Okay, guys. Hi, it's me again, Raymond. And I'm just gonna talk a little bit about overcoming some objections. Overcoming objections is one of the main things that most marketers have a problem with, because people have a lot of objections when it comes to starting up their own business or when it comes to getting involved in a new network marketing company. And people have certain fears that that is going through their minds when you talk to them about joining or starting a network marketing business. And I'm just going to be addressing some of those fears right now. I'm going to be addressing um, some of those fears today in this video. And um, if you're a network marketer and you come across these objections, I just want you to know that, every time you overcome one of these objections, you're going to get better overcoming them. And over time, these objections are just not going to be objections anymore. They're just going to be things that are in the minds of people, that you have learned to overcome. And it's not going to bother you anymore when someone tells you, oh, I don't have time. Or someone tells you, oh, I really want to sign up, I just don't have the money. Or if someone tells you, this looks like a pyramid scheme. If someone tells you, um, is it one of those get rich quick things? Any one of these objections are easily overcome. And once you know how to overcome these objections, they're not going to be a problem anymore when you call your people to talk to them or your prospects to try to get them to sign up. These are just going to be pesky objections that you're going to already know how to overcome. So we're going to start with one of these objections, and we're just gonna start with the one about not having money. All right, and um, say for example, you you introduce your business opportunity to someone, and the person, they just come up with a sad story, and they just come up and say, look, Ray, I really cannot afford $40 right now to get started, with your opportunity. um I I'm having a hard time right now just kind of feeding my kids. I had to buy a pack of noodles for all five of the kids, and I don't think, I can really afford $40. Okay. And, you know, I like the opportunity. I really want to do it, but, I'm just down right now on my knees. I'm really, really down to the ground. You know, I'm in a hole. I'm hanging by a thread over a furnace. Um, I'm going down into a deep ravine in a waterfall. I don't think I'm gonna make it out. If people tell you these kinds of things, you have to, you have to, you have to be the judge of people. I mean, not judging them to say, but you have to really, really find out if what they're saying is true, and you have to be able to sort people, and you have to know if what they're saying is genuine or if the person is just trying to get you off of their back, because they're really not interested in spending $40 for whatever it is that you're offering. Okay, so you need to know, if this person is genuinely in this type of situation that they're explaining that they're in. And to tell you the truth, if someone is in that desperate of a situation, like they can't buy noodles to feed their kids, um, and they really, really cannot afford $40 to sign up for an opportunity that's going to change their life. You know what? Um, you don't want to just try to just make that person sign up or tell them something like you need to go and borrow $40 to come and sign up. You don't want to do that because you do not want a very, very extremely desperate person on your team. Um, it's not going to be good. They're going to be very needy, um, and you're going to end up, spending a lot of time and effort and money on that person, and always going to be needy, and you're gonna have to be, taking up time from your business to go and run errands for them, pick their kids up from school, and it's just going to turn into something that you really didn't sign up for. So I'm not being mean or anything like that, but when you're running a business and you need to sort out the type of clients that you're going to sign up. You don't want to sign up people that are very, very, in a very extreme desperate situation, because that's not going to help your business at all. And it's not going to help that person because, um, you know, some people actually really just need to go and get a job. You have to tell them, look, the situation that you're in right now, you need to go and get a job, first of all. And then when you have a job and you can at least afford to buy food, we can talk about starting a business. Okay. So you need to know when to call the shots, and you need to know when to look at someone's situation and be able to help them and tell them, say, look, I can help you to get a job. I know this company that's hiring. I can go and help you out and you get a job. And when you do have a job, and after you get a job and you're able to at least put some breakfast cereals on the table for the kids, and at least get a $200 or something, to pay your bills. Then we can talk about, you starting, sacrificing a $40 to start a business, and then, we can go from there. But as the situation is so desperate, you definitely don't want to try to just sign somebody up because you're going to get a commission for signing that person up, and then that person is obviously going to quit because they're not going to be focused on the business anyway. They're going to be, chasing after how to get food on the table for their kids and stuff like that. They're just not going to be able to do the business. They're not going to be able to, to call people and stuff. Some people who really, really genuinely want to do the business, and you will tell and you will know that that person really wants to do this business. They're going to be able to to come up with the funds, to sign up for your opportunity. Okay, so I was just getting off track here, but let's just go back to, so somebody tells you, so like, Raymond, yeah, I just don't have the money. Okay, and you want to find out if they really don't have the money. So you want to find out, so do you work, or have you worked in the past? Are you working presently? You know, and that person said, oh yeah, I'm working, but it's just tight on me. I can't afford the money. So say, I'm not trying to be in your business or whatever, but I mean, if you work like, what do you make a year? I mean, how much money do you make a year? What's your yearly income like? You know, is it 30 to 40,000, or is it 40 to 50,000? Okay. So if that person tells you, well, I make around 30 to 40,000 dollars, and then you're gonna say, okay, so when did you start working? I mean, at what age did you start making money? What age did you start making, money? Were you 15, 16? When did you first get your first job and started working for money? I said, well, I think I was like 15 or 16, and I had my first job at McDonald's. I said, okay, so right now, like, let's assume that you're in your 30s. You're in your early, or you're in your mid 30s. Okay. So from that time till now, um, were you able to save any money from that time till now? Were you able to save, like, let's say $4,000 from that time till now? Were you able to save $4,000 from that time to now? So if that person answer is if the answer is yes, then we go great. If the answer is no, then you go great. So if the person says no, you go, well, great. You see, you wasn't able to save, you wasn't what say. So if they say no, you say, well, okay, great. So did you save like at least did you save like $3,000 from that time till now? And if they say no, you go great. If they say yes, you go great. But if they say no, you go, well, okay, let's assume that you save at least $1,000 from, when you first started your job till now, for all the jobs that you have worked, were you able to save $1,000 in your savings account? And they go, oh, well, no. See, so say, great. See, were you able to save, um, 500 from that time till now? Is it, well, I wasn't able to save 500 because every time I paid the bills and I had a lot of expenses. I had a lot of expenses. I had my car bill. And then they said, well, great. You see, that's what a job does for you. A job allows you to only be able to pay the bills, but you're not going to be able to save any money. And since you were 16 and you worked from all those years till now, and you couldn't save $500, and you could not save $1,000 within a period of 10 to 15 years you have been working and you couldn't save any money. I mean, do you see the problem with working? Working is a good thing, but do you see that you're not able to save any money to do other extra things that you need to do? Do you see that you're just able to just barely just pay the bills? I mean, do you really want to be in this situation of just paying the bills, for the next, what happens in the next 10 years? In the next 10 years, you're going to ask yourself how much money that you save. Do you think you're going to be able to say that you save $10,000 or $50,000 if you just continue with the job that you have right now? Do you want to stay in that type of situation? Or do you want to be able to save, 5, 10, $15,000 within the next 6, 7, 8, or 10 months? Do you want to change the situation? So these are the type of questions that you need to ask when someone says, I don't have the money. Because saying I don't have the money don't really mean that they don't have the money. It just means that they do not see the value in what you have to offer. Okay? So you need to approach that situation in that manner. And you want to ask them, what is the next 5 years going to be like, with your savings? Are you going to be able to save any money for the next 5 years to take a vacation? Are you going to be able to save any money to buy yourself a new car? Are you going to save any money to move to a better neighborhood? Are you going to be able to save any money to take your children to a better school? Is $40 going to stop you from doing all the things that are listed above? Are you going to have the time to spend with your family? Is $40 going to stop you from having the time to spend with your family? Some people work long hours, during the day, but they still do not have anything extra to show. Maybe they can just barely pay the bills. Do you want your next 5 years to be like their last 5 years? So these are the questions you want to ask when someone says they don't have the money. Because not having the money is not really not having the money. It's not seeing the value in what you have to offer and how it's going to change their life. If they knew how that $40 that they're about to spend is going to change their life, they're definitely going to see the value in it. And they're going to sign up. Okay? And then last but not least, ask that person, say, Tom, let me ask you this question. Okay? If money was not the issue today, would you sign up for this opportunity? And you have to ask this question after you have made them see the value. You have talked about their family. You have mentioned the fact that the last 5 years is going to be like the same 5. This is the last question that you want to ask them. Say, Tom, today, if money was no object, if it was not any object, if the money was not the issue, if the opportunity was a free opportunity, would you sign up right now? On a scale from 1 to 10, if money was not the option, would you, or what level would you want to sign up on? How great is your desire to sign up today? On a scale of 1 to 10, if money was not an option. And if they say 10, you tell them, great. 10, great. So let's get you signed up. Okay, go and get the $40. Let's get you signed up. Because right now, money is not the object. Okay? At this point, money is not the object. And they just have to sign up. Okay? So that would be the objection. I don't have the money.